Knocked underneath by Zubac and collected by Leonard. Throws it ahead to Harden. Now to Jones on the wing. He attacks and drives to the rim. Left hand is good. Derrick Jones Jr. off to a very hot start for this Clippers team. Does not look like the same player he was in Portland. Here's Sharp on the perimeter. He drives on Jones, spins to the free throw line. Ducks. Jumper is short. Ball batted around and loose. And Harden has it. Harden gets a high screen at center court from Zubac. Behind the back pass to Zubac to the rim. Missed it. Rebound collected by Holiday. Throws it ahead to Sharp, who attacks, drives, and dunks. And the Blazers have their first points of the game. Even at 2, 1 minute into this one. Bogdanovic making his season debut for the Clippers. Has it at center court. Bounce pass to Leonard, defended by Kamara. We'll see that matchup a lot tonight. Screen from Zubac. Here's Leonard into the lane. Jumps, shoots, and scores. Kawhi Leonard shooting 47% from the floor in 2 games, entering this one. Clinging up top. Holds the ball straight away with a 4-2 Clipper lead. Now Sharp. Hesitates, drives, jumper from 16 feet is through. Hopefully that gets Shaden going. He has struggled a little bit in terms of his shooting percentage. To start the year, Sharp is 10 of 35 and 4 for 15 from beyond the arc coming into the game. 4 apiece, a minute 45 into the game. Harden across the timeline, gives it to Bogdanovic, has it in front of Avdia, jab step at the hash mark, holds onto the ball, now looks for Kawhi Leonard, working in front of Holiday. Now to Zubac, turns, hooks, and scores. 6-4 Clippers. Avdia up top, fakes the handoff, now drives into the lane, kicks and throws it out to Holiday. The step back 3 for Holiday is short. Avdia tips it to Klingon, now to Kamara, looks for a cutting Holiday, lays it in. A terrific cut by Drew Holiday and a great pass from Denny Avdia. 6 apiece, 2:20 into the first quarter. Avdia all over Bogdanovic in center court, tosses it up top as he finds Zubac, hands it to Harden. Harden crosses over a couple of times in front of Avdia. Step back 3. He's fouled and it counts. Then he went for the block. It's hard to tell from our angle up here exactly where the contact came from. But that is something James Harden has done for a long, long time. Then he picks up his first personal, first team foul, and James Harden will go to the line for the 4-point play opportunity. Harden on the year is 12 of 13 from the free throw line. He's knocked down 44% of his threes.
The 4-point play.
The 3-point lead for the Clippers, the largest by either team in the first 2.5 minutes of this game. Free throw is good, and it's 10-6 LA. Avdia will bring it up. Cross midcourt. Leonard waits for him. Screen comes. Now he attacks and drives through the lane. Up. No good. Blocked by Zubac. Here's Harden with it on the fast break. Does a U-turn back out to the wing. Up top for Leonard. Dribbles left. Has it at the elbow. Nowhere to go. Looks out to the perimeter to reset for Harden. 12 seconds to shoot. Screen comes from Zubac. To the free throw line. Dribbles to the dunker spot. Backs it up. Double team. Now Klingon steps out to defend him in the corner. 4 seconds to shoot. Three-pointer blocked by Klingon. And it's going to go out of bounds off of the hand of Drew Holiday. He tried to collect the ball, but Donovan Klingon stepping out and blocking the three-point opportunity from James Harden. Klingon has 1 block in each of his first 3 games this season. Last year, 5th in the league in blocks and led all rookies in blocks per game. The inbound pass is going to go off of Kamara. And the official, Tyler Ricks, thought for a second maybe that ball hit the ground before it hit Kamara. Now they're going to talk about it. There's 1.5 in the shot clock. 8:56 to go in the first quarter. They're going to change the time on the shot clock, I believe, and now it's 1.2. James Harden didn't like that. 1.2 in the shot clock, 8:56 to play in the quarter. Harden to inbound for the baseline. Floats it up to Kawhi Leonard, dribbles out of it, does not get the shot off. So the Blazers force a shot clock violation, and Kamara will get it inside out on the near sideline. Blazers down by 4. They're 3 of 7 from the floor in this game. 8:50 to play first quarter. Klingen on the far side, defended by Zubats. Bounce pass to Sharp behind a screen for three. In and out. Rebound grab by Zubats. Gets it ahead to Leonard. Little hop step as he dribbles from left to right. Now attacks to the baseline. Klingen's all over him. Nowhere to go. Turns, fades. Good. Well defended by Klingen. Kawhi Leonard is just really good. 12-6. Clippers in front. Sharp has his pass deflected, gets it back. Leonard's all over him. Now he attacks and drives, looks for a cutting Holiday. Touch pass to obvious straightaway three. Is good. First three-pointer made tonight by Denny Avdia. And it is a 12-9 game. First Blazers three on three attempts. Just under 4 minutes gone by first quarter. Harden dances around, looks to the corner for an open Leonard. Ball fake on Holiday. Puts up a three-pointer. In and out. Rebound tipped up a couple of times. Pinballed around and Sharp eventually comes away with it. Ups it ahead to Holiday. It's knocked away and out of bounds. Or was it a foul? It is a foul on LA. That'll be on Kawhi Leonard. His first, team's first. So the Blazers will have it with 7:53 to play in the first quarter. And down by 3. Jeremy Grant will check in.
Number 16.
As Shaden Sharp heads to the bench. Young Hansen will come in for Donovan Klingen. Holiday up top, gets behind the Hansen screen. Pocket pass right back to Hansen. No good, but he was fouled. Hansen will go to the free throw line. He's had one trip to the line this year, made both of his free throws. That was against Minnesota for the first points of his NBA career. That foul was on Derrick Jones Jr., his first, team second. Hansen last year, his first free throw rattles in, shot 67% from the line on 219 attempts in the CBA. 12-10. First free throws of the game for the Blazers, and he hits both of them. 1 point game. Leonard will walk it up in front of Jeremy Grant, who has been outstanding the first 2 games of the season off the bench. High screen again at center court from Zubats. Here's Leonard, jumper from the elbow. Bounces up a couple of times and off. Deflected in the air, and the putback is in by Jones. That one was all about timing. Count the 2 for Jones. 14-11 Clippers. Avdia turns the corner, looks for Holiday. Open 3 on the way is good, but he stepped on the sideline. That would have tied the game. Instead, it's a turnover, and the Clippers will get it back. Here's Zubats into the front court, throws it to the corner for Jones. He's open, instead looks for Bogdanovich. To Harden, straight away, wide open 3. Missed it. Rebound controlled by Kamara. Brings it up court. Looks for Grant on the far side in front of Bogdanovich. Crosses, drives, pulls up, jumper. It is up and out. Rebound Zubats underneath. Zubats one of the best rebounders in the league. Harden has it in front of Holiday. Crosses a couple of times, goes left, runs it up. And an offensive foul is called as the shot was short. I believe that's on Zubats. It is. That is his first. And a timeout on the floor. Blazers have it when we come back down 3 with 6:54 to play in the first quarter on the Trailblazers Audio Network. Holiday brings it up, gives it to Avdia at the top of the key. Goes the opposite way of the screen, that's left. Has it knocked out of his hands, but collected by Holiday, who puts up a three-pointer and buries it. That evens the game at 14. 6:37 to play here in the opening quarter. Bogdanovich brings it up. He gives it to Harden. Back towards center court. Works in front of Kamara. Right-hand dribble. On the Intuit Dome logo, far side. Kamara takes a swipe at it. Shot clock at 10. Continues his dribble in isolation. Crosses a couple of times. He attacks and drives. Throws it up from a tough angle. No good. Knocked away out of bounds to L.A. The Blazers saying they want the challenge to come out here. And Tiago Splitter will indeed call timeout to challenge the call. He's 0 for 1 so far as acting head coach in challenges. We'll take a timeout with the score even at 14. 6:17 to play in the first quarter on the Trailblazers Audio Network.
Trailblazers fans, the new Icon and Association Edition jerseys are here.
Successful challenge by Portland. They have one challenge remaining. They lose their timeout for the mandatory. It'll be Portland ball on the baseline.
There is James Williams. The Blazers win the challenge. It'll be their ball. Ringing the new year with laughter, Portland. Comedy superstar John Mulaney brings his show to Moda Center on December 31st with special guest Fred Armisen. Don't miss this unforgettable night of sharp wit, hilarious stories, and nonstop laughs to kick off the new year. Tickets on sale now at rosequarter.com. 6:17 to play first quarter. Blazers and Clippers all even at 14. LA has led by as many as 6 in this game. Each team has used a timeout. Out of the timeout, the Blazers will have Kamara, Holiday, Hansen, Avdia, and Grant. The Clippers have Leonard, Harden, Zubats, Jones, and Bogdanovich. Their starters have played all 6 minutes so far. Kamara will bring it up. Across the timeline, looks left for Avdia. Leonard's in front of him. High screen comes, slips around it, drives it, attacks, stops, throws up a tough shot. No good. Offensive foul is going to be called on the rebound on Hansen as he went over the back of one of the Clippers players trying to grab the rebound. That is his first. Second team foul as it was a loose ball foul. Hansen still trying to navigate through the way officials call things in the NBA. Bogdanovich across the timeline, bounce pass to Harden near side. Kamara's in front of him. Dribbles it out, slides it to Jones, top of the free throw circle. Now to Zubats, double team behind the back pass off of Hansen and out of bounds. 7 seconds to shoot. The Blazers really have had that point of attack defense going tonight. As in most situations, there has not been easy opportunities for any ball handling. Harden, or rather Leonard, with a quick baseline jumper off the inbound pass is good. 16-14 Clippers. 5:40 to play in the first quarter. Kamara bounce pass to Holiday. Attacks, drives, puts it up and through. Holiday's got 7 to lead all scorers, and we are tied again at 16. Leonard at midcourt. Has it in front of Grant. Screen comes from Zubac. Straightaway three. Good. Leonard was 2 of 9 on the young season from 3 prior to that one. Avdia dribbles, attacks, stops, turns, throws it for Kamara, has it in front of Jones. Jab step, gets to the elbow, now to Grant, who launches a 3. Back of the rim, no good. And it's Jones who grabs the rebound. Throws it ahead to Harden. Harden double team near center court. Floats it to Leonard. Leonard in front of Holiday. Attacks, holds him off into the lane. Jumper, back of the rim, no good. Batted, grabbed by Zubac, finds Leonard. Holiday's on him to the baseline, spins, gets into the lane, turns, ducks, looks for Zubac, lays it in. And the Clippers have a 5-point lead. Clippers 9 of 17 from the floor here early on. 4:30 to play first quarter. Here's Hodson, 3 on the way. In and out. Batted around. It was Leonard who came away with it. 4 Clippers and only Kamara for the Blazers. 4 into the hoop. Leonard Bogdanovic. Avdi defends him out on the perimeter near side. Screen from Zubac left. He goes left. Bounce pass back to Zubac. Lost it. Picked up by Denny. Out in the front court in transition behind his back. Dribbles past Harden to the rim and lays it in. Coast to coast for Denny Avdia. And a timeout on the floor. I believe that's going to be by the Clippers. It is. He did not like, Tyronn Lue did not like what he saw right there as Denny Avdia got the steal and went the length of the floor to lay the ball in with 4:04 to play and pull the Blazers to within 3. Let's head back to Studio C and bring in our... Clippers ball. Clippers in front. Blake Wesley, Shaedon Sharpe come into the game. So does Chris Murray. Grant and Hudson also on the floor. Here's LA. Here's Wesley out on the perimeter. Attacks to the free throw line. Jumper. Back of the rim, no good. Loose ball grabbed by Hodson. A foul is going to be called. I think it's going to be on LA. Hodson got his jersey pulled. It is. It's on Nick Batum. His first third team foul. When that whistle blew, Hodson immediately thought that foul was on him, as he's not gotten the benefit of the doubt in the early part of his rookie season, and naturally so, but that was a foul on LA. Donovan Clingan comes back in as Young Hudson will head to the bench. 3:33 to play first quarter. Blazers ball in the front court and a 5-point Clipper lead. Clippers have a foul to give. The Blazers have 2 to give for now. Sharpe gets it into Wesley. 12 seconds to shoot, top of the key. Dribbles to the near side. There's no one to get the ball to. Clippers are clogging every passing lane. Now to Sharpe. 3 to shoot. Contested 3. Back of the rim, no good. And the rebound is controlled underneath by Brook Lopez. Lopez, not a bad guy to have coming off of the bench for the Clippers. Here's John Collins. Tries to shake off Sharpe. He can't. Instead, he slips through him and puts it in. Terrific footwork from John Collins. And the Clippers have their largest lead of 7. There's a steal from Harden, throws it ahead to Collins. Grant tries to chase him down. He dunks it in, and the Clippers a 9-point advantage. And Tiago Splitter will take a timeout. A 13-4 Clippers run since this game was even at 14. And right now the experience and the depth for the Clippers has been paying off. John Collins, one of the acquisitions in the offseason for this LA team. Very versatile forward. Able to come up with a big play there. James Harden active on the defensive end. Turnovers right now an issue in certain situations. The Clippers have actually turned it over 3 times, but the Blazers to 10. We'll bring back in Curtis Long, and right now, Curtis, the Clippers on their home floor seem like the much more comfortable team.
They certainly do look like they're more comfortable. And look who's getting the points. It's those older guys, Leonard, Zubac, Harden, and then back-to-back by John Collins. So the veterans, they're
nobody is open for Grant to inbound the ball to. Now he gets it to Murray, back to Grant, and Wesley will bring it up. Clippers scored 6 points in less than a minute, and they lead it by 9. There is a foul off of the ball. That'll be the last foul to give on the Clippers. That's on Chris Dunn, former Trailblazer. Clippers don't have as many former Blazers as they used to. They have a couple on the floor right now in Dunn and Batum. Inbound to Wesley. 2:43 to play first quarter. Sharp on the perimeter. Tries to throw it to Grant, who wasn't ready for it. It's another turnover. Now ahead to Dunn, but it's stolen by Wesley. Wesley takes it back the other way. A 5-on-3. Transition 3 from Sharp. In and out, no good. Klingon offensive rebound blocked, but Grant's got it. Puts it up. He's fouled. That puts the Clippers into the penalty and will send Jeremy Grant to the free throw line. Would have been a shooting foul anyway. It's on Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez does not like that call at all. And Grant will go to the line. Grant 13 of 16 from the line through his first 2 games. Puts the free throw in for his first point of the night. Grant has scored 51 points off of the bench in his first 2 games of the season. Jeremy's 12th year in the NBA, 4th year with the Blazers, makes both free throws. And it's a 7-point game, 27-20. 2:26 to play here in the first quarter. That 9-point Clipper lead was the Blazers' largest deficit of the young season. Harden up top, backs up, behind the back pass over to Dunn. Attacks as Wesley falls, gets into the lane, no look pass to Lopez. Ball fake, puts it on the floor for 3. It's off the mark, tipped up and in by John Collins. Back to a 9-point LA lead. 2 minutes to play first quarter. Wesley on the perimeter, up top to Sharp, in front of Dunn, hands it to Grant. Grant defended by Dunn, under 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Over to Wesley, attacks, bounces off of Harden, ducks, nowhere to go with it, throws it to Grant, 8 to shoot, attacks, drive, slips through, eye off the glass, no good, and another foul. It is going to be on John Collins. First on Collins. So Grant back to the line. Blazers shooting just 35% early on in this game. 7 of 20. First free throw from JG is good. While the Clippers at 57%, 12 of 21. 12-7 rebound advantage for LA. 18-10 in points in the paint for the Clippers. Grant hits them both. Blazers 6 of 6 from the line, while the Clippers have hit their only free throw. That was on the 4-point play from James Harden. Dunn brings it up. Defended by Murray, up top to Lopez. Swinging steps out on him, throws it over to Harden. Screen comes loose on the floor. A couple players dive for it, and Harden comes away with it. Lopez in front of Klingon, hands it to Harden. Klingon steps out on him, double team to a wide open Lopez for three, and it's good to beat the shot clock. Lopez now 8 of 16 from beyond the arc this season. Clippers with a 10-point lead, their largest of the game. Grant up top, looks for Wesley, to the corner for Klingon. Dunn's in front of him. Back to Wesley, 10 to shoot, 1:05 to play in the quarter. And a defensive 3 seconds violation is going to be called. I believe that's on Batum. So the technical foul will send Jeremy Grant to the line, and the Blazers will get a fresh 14. Shooting at that wall. Doesn't matter, makes it anyway. 32-23. Matisse Thybulle will come in for the first time tonight, and Jeremy Grant to the bench. 1:04 to play, 32-23, Clippers lead. Inbound to Thybulle, bounce pass to Sharp, goes to the rim, goes for the dunk, and he's turned away by Brook Lopez, and a foul on Thybulle. Shaedon Sharp telling Tyler Ricks that he got hit in the head on that attempt. Again, from up here, could not see. Oh, yeah, he did. Pretty clearly, too. And that's terrible. I'm pretty far away. Of course, I missed that. On the floor, they shouldn't. Harden out on the perimeter. Attacks, drives, lost it out of bounds. It's off for the Blazers, and the Clippers will get it back. .6 seconds left in the first quarter. The Clippers will have it to start the second. Inbound to Harden. Has it in front of Thybulle. Drives, bumped. Shots off the mark. A free throw is coming for James Harden. That's the second on Thybulle. Blazers now into the penalty, and Harden will go to the line. Harden has taken the only free throw for the Clippers tonight. He's always been a very good free throw shooter and always been great at getting to the line. He makes the first. Harden in the first half on Friday against Phoenix had 14 points and then 12 in the second. Had 26, or I should say quarters, not halves. And the free throws are good. He had 26 points in the first half, 30 for the game against Phoenix on Friday. Here's a sharp three-pointer. That's no good. Rebound grabbed by Collins. Blazers struggling to shoot from distance. 2 for 9 tonight. 34-23 Clippers by 11. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. It's their largest lead. Harden. Bounce pass to Lopez for three. No good. And Murray will let it go out of bounds at 13.6 in the first quarter clock. Blazers were 2 of 10 from 3 against the Warriors in the first quarter the other night. And 2 of 9 tonight. 9 seconds left in the first. Wesley takes off, drives, kicks to Klingon. Klingon a corner three. No. Rebound Batum, gives it to Harden. Does not get a shot off. Throws it the length of the floor. And that'll do it for the first quarter. After one here at Intuit Dome, it's the Clippers 34 and the Blazers 23 on the Trailblazers Audio Network. We're tied with the Warriors at 28. Tonight they trail 34-23 after one, and it will be Clippers ball. The Blazers went the final 4:05 of that first quarter without making a shot. Clippers plus 10 in points in the paint in that first quarter. Also, the Clippers have had 8 more rebounds than the Blazers have in this game. Chris Dunn will bring it up as the Clippers go from right to left in white. Has it in front of Thibault. Bounce pass to Chris Paul, who's in the game for the first time. Looks for Collins, collects it, and it's ripped out of his hands by Grant. Throws it to Holiday as they force the turnover. Here's Thibault. Puts him the three-pointer. Got it. That makes it an 8-point game. Matisse Thybulle has been great from beyond the arc in the early going. He is 3 of 4. Again, did not play in the preseason. That's 3 of 4 this season, I should say. 35 seconds gone by, second quarter. Dunn gets a screen from Collins. Holiday stays with him. Up top, Collins drives, hangs in the air, banks it in. Tough shot from John Collins. He's got 8 points. Holiday with the hesitation. Spins. Collins falls. Gets back underneath. Into the corner. A 3 for Thibault, but there was a whistle. He hits the shot. I don't think it's going to count. That is on Collins. His second. First team foul. The shot was after the whistle. But Matisse showing off that stroke even though it was after the whistle. Here's the inbound to Toumani Camara. Bounce pass nearly stolen away, but here's Grant underneath to the rim, goes for the dunk. And the rim might have been knocked off. He missed the dunk, but here's the pass. It's stolen by Thibault. Throws it to Holiday underneath. He'll reset. Now looks for Grant. Grant, a quick three-pointer. Rounded out. Rebound done underneath. Blazers 3 for 12 from distance in this game. Dunn takes it across, slides it ahead to Paul, has the ball in front of Thibault, holds it away from him. That's his dribble, top of the key, looks for Lopez. Ball fake, now to the corner for Dunn. Dunn wants to get it back underneath to Lopez. He does. Double team, back to Dunn. Dunn for 3. Up and out. Rebound Avdia. Denny the other way, attacks on Dunn, crosses and kicks up top to Grant. Straightaway 3. Got it. Inside out for the Blazers, and that's what they want to do. They've hit a couple of threes in the period, and they trail by 7. Minute 55 gone by in the second quarter. Chris Paul near midcourt. Defended by Camara. Avdia switches onto him. Out on the deep wing far side, tries to get past him. He can't. Looks for Collins. Drops it, picks it back up, gets underneath to the rim, missed it. Rebound grab by Camara. Throws it ahead to Holiday. Holiday in the front court in front of Dunn. Now he attacks and drives. Stops, loses it, gets it back, fouled, and the shot goes off. Blazers now pushing the tempo a bit and getting the Clippers on their heels. That is the second on Dunn and the second team foul. The Blazers offense moving a little better than it did in the first quarter. We saw that the other night, and just like we have seen, without a true center on the floor, the Blazers offense has been significantly more efficient. Holiday will shoot 2. First one's good. Holiday shooting in front of that wall. Zubac will come in for Lopez. Lopez off the bench tonight. This is just the 44th time in 1,197 games, regular and postseason, that he has come off of the bench in his 18-year career. Holiday's second free throw, good. Drew has 9. That cuts the Clippers' lead to 5. 8-2 run for the Blazers to open up the second quarter. Dunn will walk it up in front of Thibault. Dribbles to the near sideline. Bounce pass to Kawhi Leonard, who's back in. Holds it above his head, defended by Camara. Goes left. Camara stays with him. Now tries to feed Zubac, but it's stripped out of his hands and out of bounds. Camara knocked it away. 7 seconds to shoot. 9:27 to play in the second quarter. Clippers 36, Blazers 31. Chris Paul looks to get it in. Both to the Zubac. Zubac hands it to Paul. Paul 3 behind a screen. No good. And there is a foul underneath as Collins went for the rebound. That's on Thibault. That's his third. First team foul on the Blazers. Thibault has 3 personals in just 4 minutes. Kawhi Leonard will get it in far side to Zubac. Bounce pass to Paul. Paul in front of Holiday to an open Dunn. Obvious switches onto him. Fakes left, goes right, stops, tries to run it up, and it goes through. It's up the front of the rim, and it rolled up and in. 38-31 LA. Here's the drive from Holiday. Stripped out of his hands on the way up. Paul and Collins were in there. Was that a foul or was that out of bounds? It was a foul on Chris Paul. First on Chris Paul, third team foul, less than 3 minutes into this second quarter. So Holiday back to the line. First free throw is good. Drew Holiday, the first player in this game, in double figures. Chris Murray comes in for Matisse Thybulle, so Matisse with the 3 personals will head to the bench. Holiday last year played 1 game against the Clippers with Boston, scored 5 points. Free throw no good. First miss by the Blazers tonight after making 10 in a row. 38-32 Clippers. Dunn on the far side. Picks up his dribble. Grant's all over him. Bounce pass, throws it away as Kawhi Leonard had slipped. That is the 7th Clippers turnover. Blazers +8 in points off of turnovers. Benny dribbles right, slides it to Grant up top, holds it above his head, now looks for Holiday. Holiday at the free throw line in front of Zubac, backs it up to reset, 11 seconds to shoot. All the way near midcourt, looks for Denny. Open corner 3 for Avdia. Around it out. Rebound controlled by Chris Dunn. Dunn walks it across, slips and falls to the floor, but it rolls to Zubac, who then rolls over, and what's the call? Clippers take a timeout. So we'll do the same. Clippers ball, and we come back with 15 on the shot clock. LA in front 38-32 with 8:25 to play in the first half on the Trailblazers Audio Network.
Hey, Trailblazer fans, grab a slice of the action with the Blazers Pizza Special.
back. Kamara's in front of him. Dribbles right. Stops in the lane. Turns. Fades. Good. Kawhi Leonard has done that to every defender who has ever been on him. 40-32. Denny on the drive. Stops to the rim. No. Hit from behind. Falls to the floor. No whistle. 4 minutes gone by in the quarter. Dunn drives the baseline. Pulls up. Good. Back to a 10-point Clippers lead. 42-32 LA. Denny on the perimeter. Up top. Thought about the three. Gets over to Holiday. Now to Murray. Around to Avdia. Deep three-pointer is good. First three of the quarter for Denny. He's got 8 second-made three of the game. It's a 7-point game. 42-35. Leonard at center court, defended by Grant. Screen comes and Avdia switches onto him. Back and forth. Attacks to the elbow. Double team. Jumper is no good. Murray grabs the rebound for DePaul. Long pass ahead to Avdia. He's fouled. Goes up and puts it in. And one as Denny Avdia will head to the free throw line. That was a great pass from Drew Holiday. Holiday picks up his 4th assist of the game. The foul was on Dunn. That's his 3rd and the team's 4th. So they are out of fouls to give. Drew Holiday, 4 assists tonight. He had 11 on Wednesday night for his first double-double of the year. Drew Holiday had 1 double-double last year with Boston and only had 10 or more assists 1 time last year for the Celtics. Wesley comes back in. So does Donovan Clingan. Blazers down 5. Avdia at the line. And it's good. A 42-38 game. 11 points. Matches Kawhi Leonard for the game high. 7:10 to play in the half. Wesley's all over Chris Paul. There's a foul in the backcourt. That's his first, team's second. He was not letting Chris Paul go anywhere. Definitely making him think about it. Paul defended by Wesley again in the backcourt. Gets it across with plenty of time to spare. Kamara picks him up, and he's going to be fouled by Kamara after he was bumped into Chris Paul by Zubats. But if he ran into the screen and then went into Chris Paul, it's a foul on Kamara. If Zubats moved and hit him into Chris Paul, it should be a foul on Zubats. I really don't know which one it was. It was so fast in real time. The Blazers won't challenge as Kamara comes off the floor with his first personal. Blazers have 1 foul left to give here in the second quarter with 7 minutes to play. Harden defended by Sharp, who just checked back in. Now to Leonard. Murray's in front of him. Screen comes. Clingan picks him up. Gets to the free throw line. Above his head. Pass deflected and picked up by Murray. Into the front court. 3-on-2. Murray on the drive. Stops. Turns. Out to Clingan. Clingan looks for cutting Wesley. Instead he starts to dribble. Looks left. Picks it up. Finds Denny. Denny behind a screen. He attacks and is fouled by Chris Paul. That'll put the Clippers into the penalty and send Denny Avdia to the free throw line. With 6:37 to play in the half. That's the second personal on Chris Paul. Blazers 11 of 12 from the line, while LA is 3 for 3. Avdia's free throw was good.
334 Clippers, number 5, Derrick Jones Jr., 33, Nico Batum.
Jones and Batum come in for Paul and Collins.
1 free throw remains for Denny Avdia.
3-point game. Avdia gets 1 more free throw. It's good. 13 and a half for Denny Avdia. Blazers on an 8-0 run to cut it to 2. There's 6:37 to play in the half. Harden will bring it up in front of Wesley. Give it to Zubats. Zubats on the perimeter picks up his dribble. Now to Leonard. Fakes, drives, baseline, jumper. No good. Long rebound grabbed by Wesley. Pushes the pace. He attacks on Harden. Slips, loses it, gives it to Sharp. Sharp passes it to Denny. Slows it down near side, 15 to shoot to the baseline, cross court to Wesley, touch pass to Murray. Murray to an open Sharp. Sharp drives, slips through, underneath, no, but tipped up and in by Clingan. Ties the game at 42. There's a steal by Wesley, the drive, the layup, it's good on the foul. And the Blazers have their first lead of the game. Very fitting that it comes off of a turnover. James Harden whistled for the personal foul. So Blake Wesley, the steal, the finish, and the harm. Avdia will head to the bench. Matisse Thybulle will come back in. Thybulle does have the 3 personals. Kawhi Leonard to the bench for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Blazers have scored 12 in a row. They lead it by 2. Wesley's free throw is off the mark, but knocked out of bounds off of Zubac on the rebound. So the Blazers will get it with 14 to shoot. (44-42) Trailblazers. They've trailed by as many as 11 in this game. This is their first lead. Sharp from the baseline. Inbound to Klingon on the perimeter. He's open, doesn't take the 3. One bounce, hands it to Sharp. Knocked out of his hand, but gets it back. 8 to shoot. Attacks on Jones. Splits the defense. Drives, goes up to the rim. Blocked at the rim. I think Jones got in there. Harden now the other way. Here's Bogdanovic. He attacks, goes to the rim, throws it out to the corner for Batum. Catch and shoot 3. In and out. Rebound Klingon. Ahead to Wesley. Wesley attacks, pushes the tempo, spins, drives, foul, doesn't get it to go. He spun around Harden and in a quick step got to the rim. Blake Wesley has 1 gear, and it is as fast as he can go. But was the foul on Harden or was it on Zubac? They're calling it on Harden. 2 free throws coming for Blake Wesley. Including tonight, he is 3 for 6 on the season. Last year, shot 62% with San Antonio. Free throw was in. Wesley last year played in 58 games, averaging just under 12 minutes a night. He's about 17 and a half minutes in his first 2 games this year. Hits both free throws. The Blazers lead it by 4. They are 15 of 17 from the line and have scored 14 in a row. Jones near midcourt, hands it to Harden. Wesley's all over him. Blazers still have a foul to give with 5.5 to play in the period, and a screen foul is called on Jones. Blake Wesley is fired up. He put his hip into Blake Wesley, and that knocked him into James Harden. Tenth Clippers turnover. Here's Sharp. There is a whistle, and a foul is called on Wesley off the ball.
Offensive foul, charge number 1, Blake Wesley.
That is Wesley's second personal. Excuse me. Yep, that is his second. Bogdanovic will walk it up. Clippers trail by 4. Has it in front of Thybulle near midcourt. Slides it over to Harden. Wesley's all over him. Screen comes from Zubac. Straight away. Klingon steps out on him. Bounce pass back to Zubac, who gets the dunk. And snaps the 14-0 Blazers run. It's a 2-point lead, 46-44. Thybulle gives it to Sharp up top. He attacks, turns the corner, knocked out of his hands, and I think it hit off of Sharp's leg. It did. That is just the 4th turnover by the Blazers in this game. Bogdanovic will bring it up. 2-point Blazers lead. 4:47 and counting second quarter. Harden near side. Throws up a prayer of a 3 trying to draw the foul. He does get the whistle on Wesley, but it was on the floor. That is the 3rd personal on Blake Wesley. And the last foul to give for the Blazers. So free throws for both teams for the last 4:44 of the second quarter. Batum will get it in on the near side. 14 to shoot. Inbound to Bogdanovic. Wesley steps out on him. Pokes it into the backcourt. Chases it down. He falls to the floor and hits off of Bogdanovic out of bounds. Blake Wesley is relentless. That is the 11th Clippers turnover. Blazers plus 10 in points off of turnovers in this game. Murray looks to get it in. Finds Klingon up top. Hands it to Wesley, who turns the corner back to Klingon. Open, straightaway 3. Buries it. Donovan Klingon from downtown. Timeout Clippers as the Blazers lead it by 5. Donovan Clingan knocks down his fourth three-pointer of the season. We'll take a timeout as well. 4:29 to play in the half. 49-44 Trailblazers on the Trailblazers Audio Network.
Family owned and operated, environmentally conscious recycling.
$49-44. The Clippers have led by as many as 11. LA had a 42-32 lead with 7:56 to go in the second quarter. Since then, a 17-2 Trailblazers run in the last 3 minutes and 27 seconds. Blazers now shooting 39%. The Clippers still shooting 54%. Blazers made a few more threes, but 12 more free throws. There's another turnover, a steal by Sharp into the front court. He is fouled and blocked by Jones, but Shaedon Sharp will go to the free throw line. The Blazers continue to push the issue and get to the free throw line. 15 personal fouls for the Clippers to 9 for the Blazers. But those fouls make that 16 for the Clippers. Those fouls that are committed by LA are coming on drives for the Blazers. Sharp's first free throw is good. He's got 5 points. Again, struggling from the floor tonight. 2 of 10, nothing of 4 from beyond the arc. 8 turnovers in the quarter for the Clippers, just 2 for the Blazers. Free throw is good. 19 points off of turnovers for the Blazers off of Clipper turns in the half. Blazers by 7, their largest lead. Harden on the perimeter behind a screen, shoots a 3, well off the mark, and the rebound is controlled by Wesley. Pushes it up the floor, now to the corner for Holiday. Ball fake, cut off, now spins past Jones, gets underneath, pump fake, left hand, no good. Ball batted around and grabbed by Zubac. Bogdanovic, a 2-on-2 in transition, looks for Leonard. Leonard to the free throw line, turns, nowhere to go, thigh balls all over him, bounce pass to Harden up top. 13 to shoot. Wesley's all over him. Screen comes to the left. He goes with it. Puts up a three-pointer. That's no good. Rebound Clingan. He was hitting the side of the head hard as he grabs the board. Holiday up top. Launches a 3 over Harden. Well off the mark. Clingan the offensive board. Gives it to Drew. Now to Sharp. Floats it up. It's no good. Tapped up. Rebound by Clingan again. Now to Sharp. Up and under. got it! Shaedon Sharpe saw the pressure coming, tucked it underneath, went under the basket, and put it off the window. Blazers by 9. Here's Leonard, spins into the lane. Turns, no good. Loose ball, Wesley's got it. Comes back the other way, 3 minutes to play in the half. Wesley attacks, jumper from 16. Short, rebound Leonard. It is a 21-2 Blazers run. Leonard on the perimeter, drives on Thibault, steps through, floats it up. That's no good. Batted around, Wesley's got it. Ahead to Sharpe on the break with the hammer dunk. Blazers lead at 55-44, a 22-point swing. 2:30 to play in the half. Bogdanovich near side. Wesley's all over him again. Give it to Zubac. Klingen's on his back. Into the lane. Bounce off him. Turns. Hooks. Good. 55-46. Here's Wesley. At the elbow. Backs it up. Crosses. Throws it out to Holiday. Ball fake in front of Bogdanovich. Now puts up a contested three. Knocks it down. 13 points for Drew Holiday. 7th made 3 of the game for the Blazers. They lead it by 12, 58-46, with $1:53 to play in the half. Leonard on the perimeter. Zubac sets a screen. Another screen as he comes back around the other way, and a foul is called on Thibault. That'd be his 4th, as he tried to go over the top of the screen set by Zubac. That'll put the Blazers into the penalty, and it'll be free throws for Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers tonight 3 of 3 from the line, and they've all been taken by James Harden. Leonard on the year, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Hits that one. These are the first Clippers free throws in the quarter. Klingen will head to the bench. Leonard will get one more. Kamara comes back in. Free throws are good. It's Kamara, Avdia, Holiday, Grant, and Sharpe. Drew are on the offense on the near side. Gives it to Kamara. Straight away. Back to Holiday. Crosses over in front of Zubac. Now again. Steps back for 3. Might have been deflected. It's short up the front of the rim. Rebound grabbed by Bogdanovich. Sharpe's in front of him as he takes it across. Lost it. Gets it back. Now to Harden near side. Tries to feed Zubac. He does. Kamara defends him. Tries to power his way through. Floats it up. Left hand good. Zubac has 10 points. It is 58-50. Denny up top. Backs it up. Zubac steps out on him. A three-pointer on the way. It is up, off, and no good. Offensive rebound. Holiday to Kamara. Puts it up around and in. The touch rebound pass from Holiday to Kamara for the 2. First points for Toumani Kamara on just his 2nd shot. Blazers by 10. They have 37 in the quarter to just 16 points for the Clippers. Bogdanovich to the corner. Looks for Kawhi Leonard. Tough shot, right hand, no good. Tipped up, no good. A foul is called. I think it's on Jeremy Grant.
That foul is set to number 9.
It is. It is the first personal on Jeremy Grant. So Zubac to the line, his first free throws of the night. He's got 10 points, 6 rebounds, a couple of blocks. He is 3 of 4 from the line this year. First free throw is good. Batum comes in for Jones for LA. One former Blazer for another. 60-51, 42.3 seconds remain here in the second quarter. Second free throw, good. LA has hit all 7 of their free throws tonight, while the Blazers are 17 of 19. 35 seconds left in the half. Avdia drives, attacks, goes up. It is no good. 2-for-1 opportunity. 25 seconds left. Harden has it at a 7-second differential. Working in front of Avdia. Kamara comes to help. Blazers in his zone. Standing on the logo. Slow dribble up to the wing. Now he takes off. Stops. Looks to the near corner for Batum for 3. And it's good. 11 seconds left. It is 60-55. Each team has had double-digit leads in this game. Avdia dribbles right. Lost it. Picked up by Batum. Throws it ahead to Kawhi Leonard. Does he get the shot off? It's good. I don't think it's going to count. They say it is good. They're going to look at it again, but I don't think this one is going to count. They'll talk about it. Nate Bjorkgren comes out to talk to the officials at midcourt. For the moment, it's good as a 3. Now the officials will go look at it.
Or is a successful 3-point field goal?
The call on the floor is a successful 3. We will keep it here until we get the result. The Blazers scored 37 points in that second quarter after 23 in the first. They were 5 for 10 from 3 in the second after going